Sometimes we find ourselves so deep in a situation or so immersed in a complicated problem that it's difficult to see the wood through the trees. I find this sometimes with working on a specific program, or if I'm building something on a website or working on a project that gets me down. Quite often I can spend so long trying to find a solution that I battle to find the way out, and it takes me walking away, thinking about it, processing it, and coming back, and often the solution was there. This was very much the case also for my life 4 years ago, when I had been doing the same things over and over again in my life and expecting a slightly different result. I was, looking back on it now, I was probably unfulfilled and probably quite unhappy. My business wasn't doing very well, and it felt like there was something missing in my life. Yesterday was exactly 4 years ago that I got on an airplane on a 6-month backpacking trip with a view of going to a friend's wedding where I was a groomsman and traveling for the rest of the year until the end of 2014, and coming back to South Africa and setting up another business and carrying on my life the way that I thought that it was going to be. In the last 4 years, I have traveled to 37 different countries. I have survived an earthquake. I've cycled 5,000 kilometers across Africa on a bicycle to raise money. I have learned to surf, started learning Spanish. I have learned to free dive. I have learned to scuba dive. I've done so many things. I've met so many beautiful people, and it really has been truly an amazing journey as I spend this time looking back on the last 4 years of my life. The reason I tell you these things of what's happened in my life in the last 4 years is I had no idea of what was going to happen, or even what I needed to work on, until I removed myself from the situation. Much like when you sat behind your laptop getting stuck on a specific problem, it takes the walking away for you to be able to have the clarity of thought to look objectively at the problem and then to potentially solve it. And that's what happened in my life. And I'm not sure what the point of this ramble is, except to say that sometimes if you're stuck metaphorically or literally behind your laptop, behind a problem that you're not managing to solve, remove yourself from the situation and look objectively at what it is that you're trying to do. Look forward, think of other solutions, and maybe just give yourself a break to potentially find a path that flows a little bit more freely than the one that you've been trying to force for so long. Till next time, cheers.